Hello, Alicia here. So, welcome, happy Sunday. Hope everybody's having a great day. I was gonna just do a little bit of a workout. I wanted to get to the gym earlier this morning, but just I don't even know what happened. Things got carried away. Hello. I'm gonna be doing a workout, so feel free to watch. Feel free to tune in later. Hello, are you getting your weights ready, Donna? I hope you are. Birthing Matters doula. So I'm going to be doing a workout. I was going to do a workout. I wanted to get to the gym this morning and it just didn't pan out this morning. Also because our gym is super full. I have to wait till last minute to see if I can get in, and I don't want to risk showing up and not being able to get in as a member of staff. So I need to move today. I need to blow out the cobwebs of just way too much cake and just, I don't know, I just feel like I need to get moving. So I was going to do it anyway, so I thought I would tune in and go live. That way, if anybody wants to join in, it's totally last minute. If they want to join in, then you're more than welcome to. If not, then it will be available for 24 hours. I may post it as a workout, I'm not sure yet, but at least you'll have access to it. So share it with your friends. We're going to be starting off with some mobility work, getting ourselves moving, doing some breathing, so core connection. The workout is suitable for postpartum. If you've been given the go-ahead, if you've been working with me already and you know you've been given the go-ahead, you're more than welcome to join in. It's really for all levels. There's nothing crazy. There's no burpees involved. It's not about how many calories can you burn. It's about how well can you move and how strong do you feel today. So that's the aim of the game. I'm not going to use any music today just because I don't want to risk this being banned off of Instagram. So you can use some music if you want to, and then you can just kind of add it in the background if you want to. So the way it's going to work is we're going to do a warm-up first. As I said, it's going to be mobility based. Mobility is really important to allow us to move well and feel good moving, feeling strong. Hello, Monumental Beginnings. I'm going to be doing a workout today. We're going to start off with our mobility drills, and then we're going to get into kind of supersets. So it's going to be whole body. We're going to be working the posterior, which is really important. So back, glutes, hamstrings, really important for posture, really important for staying pain-free, feeling strong throughout the day, especially during parenthood. We're going to be working the anterior of the body as well. So you should leave feeling pretty balanced, nothing feeling kind of overworked more than anything else. So I have a selection of dumbbells. I've got 5 pounds, 8 pounds, 10 pounds. I have a band that I'm using, like a long loop band. I also have a mini band. I've got my mat and I'm wearing my indoor shoes. I have a pair of indoor shoes that I keep at home just because I've got carpet and it's kind of a bit more comfortable to wear the shoes. So we're going to get started. Why bother delaying? If you have any questions, you're more than welcome to comment. I won't be able to see kind of from my phone during the workout. So at the end, if you do have questions, I'll be more than happy to answer your questions. So let's do it. Oh, obviously this is what's happened. I know. So the way it's going to work is we'll do 30 seconds per warm-up, and then, or 30 seconds-ish per warm-up exercise, and then we'll get started. So you're going to be working for 40 seconds. We get about 5 to 10 seconds to switch between the exercises. It'll be on a timer so you can hear the beep going on, which is super handy. 6 cycles. It's short because who has time to be being here for an hour? I don't. And I'm sure most of you don't as well. And then we'll get 20 seconds in between. All right. So let's get ready. We'll go in 10 seconds. We're going to start with our stretches, okay? So your first stretch, we're going to start off with a cat-cow. Nice and simple. On to all fours and just working the back. Get ready for it. Let's do it. Big pull up. That's it. And again, I'm going to turn my sound on the timer. That's better. There we go. So a nice cat-cow. Just getting some movement through that back. Really pull apart the shoulder blades to get the shoulder blades together. And then big pull apart, big pull together, and big pull apart. Trying to relax any pressure through the core, through the pelvic floor. Beautiful. Okay, we're going to come onto your backs. I'm going to be holding one leg up. If you have a band, you can use a band. And we're just going to be kicking. So straight down, straight up, straight down, straight up. So as this leg goes down, I feel a big stretch through the back of the legs. Big stretch down, big stretch up. So that feels quite nice. Trying to lose all pressure through that back. And then over to the other side. Big kick down. You may find that one side is tighter than the other. This side for me is definitely tighter. That's it. Big kick down, big pull up. Beautiful. All right, from here we're going to take it into some bridges. So glute bridges. So make sure, important rule, rib cage stays flat down. So we're not flaring, we're not giving space through that mid back. It's nice and flat. And we're going to curl up, squeeze through those glutes, come back down. So we'll just do a couple of reps here. Really important if we're working on mobility to work on stability. So often knee pain, back pain, joint pain is due to kind of muscles gripping, joints not being able to do what they need to be doing, and instability. So it's really important that we kind of work on both. There's no right or wrong. It really does depend on the person, but generally that would be the rule, so to speak. Excellent work. Okay, from here, we're going to take it into an open book. This stretch is golden. So on your side, arms in front, you're going to reach forward and then open up. Give yourself a big rotation. Inhale, exhale, open it up. Inhale, exhale, open it up. One more. And then we go over to the other side. That's it, onto your side. Big reach forward, open up, big circle all the way around the head. Try and keep those knees stacked. All right, we don't want to see those knees sliding backwards. That's not going to work. So we've got to keep that knee forward. That will really help. Beautiful. Big reach, open it up. We're going to do one more here. I'm going to roll onto your front. I'm going to take it into a hip flexor stretch. So one leg forward, and we're just going to rock those hips forward. So I want that rocking to happen through the hip. I don't want it happening through your back, okay? Especially if you have diastasis. We don't want to create more pressure. We don't want to be opening up the front of that, the canister, so to speak. We want that stretch to happen through that hip. So opening up the hip gives the glutes opportunity to work. When these are too tight, too dominant, the glutes don't get to work. Hello, I can't see who joined, you're far away, but hello, welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm doing a little bit of a workout. If you want to join me, feel free to join me. Beautiful, rock back into the hamstrings and then over to the other side. Big push forward. So remember, keep that core nice and not tight, not grippy. Relaxed through the belly. We don't want to create any more pressure. And remember, we don't want to open up. The bend shouldn't be happening from your back. It should be opening up from the hips, okay? Big push forward. Beautiful. All right. From here, we're going to go into a squat to hamstring stretch. So I'm going to come down into a deep squat. Knees wide, chest up. And then I'm going to bring the hips up. Come down, bum down, chest up. Hips up. Beautiful. One last one. Nice. Okay, from here we're going to hold that squat to the bottom and then just internally rotate. That's it. This is a beautiful one for opening up those hips, opening up through the top end of that femur into that hip joint. Beautiful. Okay, onto our backs. Connection breath. Super, super important. If you have not practiced this breathing at all and you are pregnant or postpartum, then you are missing out. That's basically it. Okay, so we often get told about Kegels, squeeze, 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 squeeze. Unfortunately, there is a huge chapter missing. So always speak to a pelvic floor physio if you're pregnant, if you've had a baby and you have not seen one, because guaranteed you will get golden information that you will not get from your care provider, your doctor, your midwife, or your OB, not because they're bad, but that's not their job, right? They don't generally, unless you've had quite a traumatic birth, they don't generally dabble with kind of the function of the pelvic floor unless you've got a really attentive care provider. So please go see a pelvic floor physio. If you haven't, or if you're not, you are missing out, okay? Anyways, disclaimer done. So from here, all we're gonna do is practice our breathing. So we're gonna do a big inhale. As we inhale, we expand through the belly, through the rib cage, through the back. We're gonna relax the pelvic floor. So I breathe in, open up that canister. As I exhale, I lift up through the pelvic floor and I empty everything. Big inhale, big exhale, big inhale, Let that weight go down. Don't put pressure down. Just let it kind of fill up through the pelvic floor, through the rib cage. Big exhale. One more inhale. Big exhale. So that breathing warm up is just a really great way of connecting your entire core canister to front, back, under, sides. You can apply it during the exercises if you want to. Just whatever you do, don't grip, okay? Lastly, we're going to go into a squat. We're going to come down. We're going to walk it out. We're going to walk those heels back, so a nice downward dog style stretch, and then come back down. We're going to inhale, exhale, big stretch. Come down, inhale, exhale, big stretch. Big inhale. Relax the pelvic floor, fill the belly, exhale, lift up through the pelvic floor. Big stretch. Alrighty. Okay, last stretch, really important, shoulders. Posture is key for life, but especially as a parent, we are in this position a lot and it can cause all sorts of havoc. So this is a beautiful shoulder mobility exercise. Grab a band and we're just gonna open up through the chest. So this one, I don't want you to grip the abs, but I want you to make sure that the rotation is happening through the shoulders and not through the back. Okay, that does not mean your shoulders are working. That means your back is open and your abdominals are exposed. The tissue that may already be vulnerable from having a baby is stretched unnecessarily. So we're just going to make sure that the rib cage stays stacked over those hips, and you're just going to open up the chest and stretch it out. The wider the hands on your band, the easier it is to stretch. If you're just tuning in, feel free to watch this later. It's going to be around for 24 hours. I may post it. I haven't decided yet. It's a permanent post. Maybe I should. That's it, open it up. All right, we are good to go. So a nice thorough warm up. People often ask like, how long should I warm up for? It depends on the workout. If you're getting back into exercise, the warm up is sometimes a bit longer than the actual workout, but eventually the exercises, you know, that your main exercises will become your warm-up exercises. It's about evolving. It takes time. It depends on where you're at fitness-wise, strength-wise, condition-wise. So there's no right or wrong. Again, it really does depend, but here we go. Okay, so I'm going to set the timer and we are going to get started. So we get 10 seconds to get ready. Your first exercise, guys, is going to be a hip bridge with a band pull over. So I'm going to use a ball. And all I'm going to do is with that band, I'm going to inhale, exhale. So me doing this exercise, I'm working my adductors, my glutes. Me pulling wide on that band means I'm working my lats, the muscles under the armpit. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. If you notice I'm not arching through my back, I am squeezing through my glutes. As I come up, inhale, relax, exhale. All right, up we get. Exercise number 2, a down dog to hover plank. So we push back, come down into a hover. Relax. That's it. So nice, strong with the back, big stretch through the back of those legs. And then into that hover plank, make sure those shoulders are over those wrists. So for me right now, I feel my tummy, I'm able to control the pressure through my core. There's not one area that feels it more than the other. It feels good. We're going to be doing these same 2 exercises for another 2 sets, okay? So you get a good feeling of how they feel. Give them a chance to build up that tension through the muscles. Beautiful, all right? Back down. Let's do it. Big inhale, exhale. That's it. So I'm working the lats, I'm working the core, I'm working my glutes. Beautiful. Inhale, exhale. If you don't have a band, you don't have a ball, that is fine. You can just still use the arms. You can use a cushion between the knees. Incredible. All right, back to your front. I'm going to now add the ball between my knees, okay? Let's do it. Inhale, exhale. So the difference between using a band around the outside and putting something between the middle, you're just working different parts. So right now I've got more adductors going on. I had quite a lot of SPD, so symphysis pubis dysfunction with my pregnancy, even though it was a long time ago. I actually had the problem before I got pregnant due to heavy lifting and not really paying attention to my body. So for me, my adductors are actually quite weak, so I want to strengthen them. That's it. If the band is on the outside, it's a bit more glutes, which is fine too. There's no right or wrong. Beautiful. All right, last time on your backs. Let's do it. We're going to do one more of each. Beautiful. So I'm pushing into the ground to create that energy through those glutes. Making sure I'm pushing evenly with both legs. Really squeezing my glutes without working my back. 8 seconds, and we have one more time on that downward dog. Beautiful, right. Let's do it. Big push back, come down. So as I come down into that hovering plank, I'm making sure that my back is not dipping. Keep everything nice and strong. Rib cage stacked again over those hips. After this, we get a 15-second break and we're on to the next exercise. We're going to a reverse lunge variation. So you could do no weight. I'm going to add a weight. I'm probably going to use a 10-pound dumbbell, just one on one side. That kind of helps me activate my core as well. Squeeze those lats. All right, 2 fresh exercises. Number 1 is going to be a narrow to long lunge. Okay, so I'm going to be here. I do a narrow lunge, pushing with that front leg, long lunge. Narrow lunge, long lunge. Okay, when you're halfway, so at 20 seconds, we'll switch legs. Get ready for it. 3, 2, and 1. Let's do it. So we go narrow, and we go long. We go narrow, and we go long. Now, if you do have any SPD that you feel, or SI issues, single leg exercises aren't necessarily the best thing to be doing right now. So you could do a squat and just have the weight on one side. That means it's kind of like a suitcase squat. So you're still working the core and still working the legs. That is fine. You should have been given exercises by physio or your doctor, switch legs. After this, we are going to a bent over row. Nice back exercise. That's it. Whew, 3 seconds. Nice, all right. Bent over rows. Get ready. So we're in a hinged position. We are squeezing those muscles back and extending. Big squeeze, big extension. Inhale, exhale, pull, okay? So make sure your bum is sat back. You can, if you want to get the technique, I don't know if you can see from here, resting your bum against a wall, just to have a bit of support, that's fine too. But if it feels good, pull from kind of forward, pull back. We don't want it to be traps, okay? So we pull back, big squeeze. Do that mid back, don't let that rib cage flare. Almost there. Beautiful, all right. Back to our narrow long lunge. Let's do it. So I'm down and long and down. I'm using that front leg, building up that tension through the quad. So this is more kind of anterior of the body, the front of the body, and then that row is more back of the body. So it's really good to keep it balanced. Or if you have kind of specific weaknesses to work on, switch legs. That's it. Inhale, exhale. There we go. All right, back to our rows. Let's do it. Big squeeze. So common mistake would be this. Opening that rib. Keep it flat, back flat. If you find that your back can't handle the full 40 seconds, maybe you do 3 rows. 1, 2, 3, and then stand up. And as you get stronger, you'll be able to hold it for longer. That's fine too. Whatever feels good. 10 seconds. 5 seconds, that's it, all the way through. 3, 2, 1. Woo. That's it. So I know I personally have found, since I've been training less intensely since Leo life, working full time, full drill, usual drill, no real consistent childcare, my training is not what it used to be. So I know that my strength in my back is completely different to how it used to be. I used to be able to bend over row for 65, 85 pounds. Now I probably couldn't for very many reps, if at all. And that's okay. Yeah, it's okay. It's just a phase, it's just a chapter. That's it. All right. Last set. Let's do it. Big pull. So I'm going to do 1, stand up, give the back a break. And again, 1, stand up. And again. Keep that chin pulled in. Another common thing with rowing is this. Don't want to do that. That disrupts the throat, your breathing, therefore how strong your core is going to be able to hold you. After this, we have our final 2 exercises. We have a deadlift or a hinge with a band. Beautiful. And then some arms. All right. So you can use dumbbells for this. I'm going to use a band. I'm going to tie the band to the bottom of my bed, loop it through. I'm going to do a hip hinge. So my first exercise, I'm here. I'm going to stretch back. Big stretch of those hamstrings, and then push into the ground. Whoop, to get up. Let's do it. Inhale, exhale. That's it. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Beautiful work. So when I get to the top, I'm not hyperextending through my back. It's glutes, it ends there. Nothing else, no other fancy stuff. After this, we're going to grab some dumbbells. We have a front raise into tricep extension. All right, let's do it. So, we're going to bring the arms all the way up. We're going to turn them, triceps, slow as you go down. You can split stance it, you can do it kneeling. That's it, whatever means necessary to get it nice and tight. You can also do this on one knee. Just make sure when you do the triceps, your elbows are pinched in and we're not arching that back. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. All right, back to our deadlift. Let's do it. Big stretch, big pull, big stretch, big pull. Beautiful. Bend those knees just a little bit. Long hamstrings and pull. There you go. The further down the band you hold, the more tension. Big stretch. That's it. Big inhale, big exhale. Beautiful work. All right. Let's do it. That's it. Head up, chest up. Nice, guys, that's it. Nice and strong. Beautiful work. Five seconds. All right, you have one more set of each. That is it. See, super quick. Super quick. At least you would have done something. That's it. That's it. Big stretch. Visualize those hamstrings lengthening. Relax that breath. Exhale. Almost there. 8 seconds. Then last time on the shoulders. I'm going to up my weight for that last set. I should have done it sooner, but I didn't. All right. That's it. Get ready. Excellent, that's it. Almost there. That's the one, guys. 10 seconds. Big lift. Chest up. Keep that ribcage stacked over those hips. Done, done, done. Woo-hoo-hoo. Well done, guys. So thank you for tuning in. If you do this workout, you have any questions, please let me know. I'm gonna post it. I think it would be a good thing to post so people have access to it if I've saved it, hopefully. And as I said, if you do it, if you have any questions, let me know. It's for all levels. Sometimes I'm really just hesitant about posting workouts and people injuring themselves, just not thinking about the posture, thinking about the, I'm like sweating, woo, look at that. But I also have to realize that, you know, people can think about things for themselves, people can advocate for themselves, people can ask questions. If you're really not sure if you should be doing this, then maybe ask your doctor or your care provider, or send me a message, ask me questions, and I can at least point you in the right direction of kind of who to go to and who to ask. So thank you for tuning in. Hope you've had a great day, and I'll see you next time. I'm gonna do it again. This was good. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Bye.